What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Island Hopper TV, and I want to talk about Montevideo. I'm working on some video series here in Uruguay, and you can see this area here is Las Carretes, and then over here is Rambla, Pate Wilson. And I just wanted to talk about my experience here so far in Montevideo. Obviously, I'm a tourist. I don't know everything about this place, but I figured I'd give my first impressions of Montevideo and you know, walk and talk. So that's what we're gonna do. So Uruguay, that's how you say it, Uruguay, not Uruguay. I was always calling it Uruguay. The lady at the Passporte station told me Uruguay. Anyways, it's actually even not even pronounced. That's not even pronouncing it correctly. There's a better way that the locals say it. So I do take the hop on hop off bus. That has been the best way to get around most of these cities here, because there's so many different places to go, and trying to use TripAdvisor or Google Maps or the internet just doesn't really add up in South America. You know, some of the top places aren't even recommended on TripAdvisor. So what I've done is I'll use the local tourist route, which is the hop on hop off bus, and shows me a lot of cool places, including neighborhoods and plazas. One of the things that I've just really got to say about all of South America in general, some of the top places to see are these monuments. And once you've seen one monument, as far as I'm concerned, you've seen many of them. You've seen them all. You know, I know they love San Martin out here. There's the Wyndham Grand. So if you're coming out here, you can get the Wyndham Grand. That's a really good location, it looks like. I'm staying near the ferry terminal because my ferry arrived at 8 o'clock last night. I just wanted to be able to walk to my hotel, which is Radisson, which is near Independencia. So yeah, what else is there? So the way it gets its name, Montevideo, the Spanish saw a mountain here, which you can see it kind of angles up towards little hills, and those little hills are really nice. The entire time I'm walking around all of the little hills or driving around the neighborhoods, I'm constantly thinking about what it would have looked like before they went ahead and did what they did with the colonization. As far as fishing out here goes, I do see fish. I don't know why no one's out there. There's got to be a reason why not too many fishermen. I think there's some fishermen out there. I see some poles out there on Punta Brava. So anyways, we'll keep this conversation going, and I'll pick up at a new location. Yeah, so I've said this a couple times, but the city that this most reminds me of is Sydney, Australia. Obviously the topography is a little bit different. There's not really a harbor here. Not like you have a beautiful harbor in Sydney Harbor, but you have very similar topography, inland and climate. Also the lush vegetation reminds me of Sydney. Beaches in Sydney are probably a little bit better. Beaches here are pretty nice. But really a cool city. I mean, nowhere in North America can I really think that this reminds me of, to be honest with you. Serious. Just again, another city in a league of its own. Obviously its location kind of faces south, due southeast a little bit. from Buenos Aires. No, I mean it's north of Buenos Aires, but it faces southeast, close to Buenos Aires. The river here is Rio de Plata, Silver River. Hey, there goes the touristic bus. Let's see if I can find where that guy's gonna stop. I need to get back on that. So I figured what better place to pick up the next part of this video than Montevideo Bay. Here we are, walking around. So Montevideo is the capital of Uruguay. I keep saying it wrong, but it's located on this Montevideo Bay, which you can see right here. It revolves around the Plaza de la Independencia, and it was once home to a Spanish citadel, so a military fort. And the plaza leads to Ciudad Vieja, which is the old town, with Art Deco buildings, colonial homes, and landmarks, including towering Palacio Salvo and neoclassical performance Hall Solis Theater. So there's many steakhouses around Mercado de Porto, which is the market area. And there is about 1.5 million people in this city, 3.3 million in all of Uruguay. There's a cool little area over there. It's a very subtropical kind of environment. Oh, look at these dogs. Hopefully they don't run out on the road. All right, look at that little goofy dog. Anyways, we'll keep this moving from a different location as we keep on going. All right, some other first impressions about Uruguay is there's a lot more corporation here than I thought, but I keep coming back to this after just spending a little bit of time at a locals hangout, which is right there. That little area right there is a primo spot. Definitely only locals go there, at least at this hour. The place that I was at, called Noa, had a big Uruguayan beer. Keep forgetting how to say the name, but the beer was pretty good. People are friendly, real friendly, man. Like, you know, sometimes you go to these local hangouts, they're not as friendly, but the people are very welcoming, and that's the overall big takeaway from Uruguay. Of all the South American countries, this one has been probably the friendliest. I'd say the other ones haven't been friendly, because they have. It's just this one, the people actually, they reach out and offer to help. Oh man, what am I doing walking across this in tennis shoes? Let's hope there's no quicksand, sinkholes. All right, so these corporations, this big McDonald's, that little area right there, I'm gonna have to go and explore. Actually, I'm probably gonna go over there right now, just because I can't guarantee that I'll be back over there, over this way. If I go to Punta del Este or finally shoot up to Rio de Janeiro, not Janeiro. But it's blue sky over here, a little bit hazy over here. Probably a good time to fly the drone if I could, but I've had a beer, so I'm not going to. I'll keep the ideas coming about first impressions of Montevideo as I continue to explore. Rodo. Parque Jose Enrique Rodo. That's the name of this park here. Starting to end the day here with the sun breaking through the mist, creating more of a warmer environment and climate, and continuing one of my favorite days that I've had in all of South America, and I would attribute that mostly to being here in the city. Got everything modern, you know, but at the same time it's like, even though it's modern, they haven't been corrupted by the modern world, if that makes sense. So it's like they've got the modern amenities, but they're still innocent. They're not like antisocial, and you know, they go out of their way to conversate and hold a conversation with each other, and even visitors. Also, it could be said that, you know, because it's not too much of a trendy, popular tourist destination, they also haven't been jaded or, you know, become frustrated with over tourism, you know. Because some of these locations that I've been to, whether it be Italy, Spain, Greece, Asia, Tokyo, Singapore, so many people, it really is kind of chaotic. And especially when it's a bunch of foreign tourists, it compounds things. And a lot of South America, honestly, is mostly Spanish. You're not getting these influxes of foreign tourists, whether it be from America or Asia or Europe or wherever. So it kind of helps keep people happy, because anywhere you go where they get these foreign tourists, you know, because foreign tourists, they don't respect the culture, or they just kind of expect them to revolve around them, because, oh, I'm here spending my hard-earned money, and if it wasn't for me, you guys wouldn't exist kind of attitude. It's how most tourists have that. Oh, I'm a tourist, you better be nice to me. You don't believe me? Test it. I know this because I've heard people say that. Especially in Hawaii and Bali and many of these other places. And to some degree they're accurate, they're true. It's the truth. Okay. But either way, really one of my favorite days that I've had so far here in Montevideo. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy videos like this from around the world, not just South America, Asia, Australia, Europe, subscribe to this channel. Even North America. I'll be doing some videos from North America soon. Already done a few, but I'm saying more. So many places to see up there. So subscribe to Island Hopper TV, and we'll see you next time.